The cryptocurrency markets are getting very interesting, and the CEO of the Shiba Inu ecosystem just announced some big changes that could send the price of SHIBs through the roof. Should you be interested in Shiba Inus or have SHIB tokens? You should see this. So, what's the latest news about Shiba Inu coins? How will this cause their value to change? Today in the video, I'll answer these questions and tell you about all the new information about Shiba Inus that will make them more valuable. There is a lot of information in this video that you should make sure you watch all the way to the end. Oh, and before we go any further, this station gives away 1 million Shiba tokens every day. If you want to enter, all you have to do is follow this page. Comment with the hashtag Shiba Inu if you like this movie. Have fun. Let's look at the map and see what the price of Shiba is doing on November 11th before we get to our subject, shall we? The cost of a Shiba Inu today is about 909 units. In the last 24 hours, the price of SHIBs has gone up 6.5%, and $606 million worth of SHIBs have been traded. The token is also the 17th most expensive cryptocurrency right now, with a market cap of over $5.3 billion. Remember that these prices may have changed by the time you watch this movie. The information here is not financial advice. Also, click on the link in the description to check out our brand new Telegram account. We just dropped a micro market cap gem that will go through the roof in value. To learn more about the project, join the free group. The video for today is now ready. Shiba Inu price rally eyes 2,000 units as buyers take control. On Friday, November 10th, more getting addresses than sending addresses were recorded, confirming that buyers were in charge. Is she able to turn Doge into the best performing memecoin Shiba Inu price? This week, investors made 18% on the Shiba Inu price, as buyers who were expecting prices to rise took over the market on Friday, November 10th. The number of receiving addresses topped the number of sending addresses, which shows that buyers are still in charge with the latest price increase. Shiba seems to be getting close to the overbought areas. The price of Shiba Inu went up 18% this week, and buyers who are bullish on cryptocurrencies are still putting a lot of money into the meme coin market. On-chain research shines a light on how the Shiba Inu bulls took over the market. Shiba Inu price, Dogecoin, and Pepe, the three largest memecoin projects, all saw double-digit gains this week. This is because the meme coin market is reviving in earnest in the second half of 2023. Can she make Doge look like the real winner? Bullish buyers have taken over the market for Shiba Inus. Shiba Inu prices have gone up this week because of the crypto market rise and a strategic SHIB war event. But if you look past the news stories, the most recent on-chain data readings make it clear how the bullish buyers slowly took over the SHIB market over the past month. Shiba Inu reported 2,732 receiving addresses on November 10th, which is a lot more than the 1,945 sending addresses. If you look more closely at the chart, you can see that the number of unique addresses buying SHIB has always been higher than the number of unique addresses sending or selling SHIB for each of the last 35 trade days, starting on October 8, 2023. The receiving addresses metric gives an idea of the number of unique buyers who bought the underlying token by adding up the number of recipient wallets that are sent every day. On the other hand, the sending addresses metric is used to get an idea of how many current holders are selling or transferring their tokens. Long right away. A dominant buying trend happens when the number of buyers is higher than the number of sellers for a long time. So, the fact that there have been more buyers than sellers of Shiba Inus for 35 days in a row shows that buyers who are optimistic about the market now have the upper hand. For two reasons. This metric is expected to speed up the current rise in the price of SHIB. As expected, the SHIB coin price went up 30% between October 9th and November 10th due to the demand from buyers in a market where there are more potential sellers than buyers. In addition, the chart clearly shows how the price has often gone up by a factor of 10 whenever the receiving addresses have been higher than the writing addresses for a long time, and vice versa. So, if there are more buyers than sellers of SHIB, this pattern from the past is likely to happen again, sending the price of SHIB up again in the coming days. How much will a Shiba Inu cost? Will 2,000 units be reached in the rally? From the point of view of the whole chain, it looks like the buyers who are optimistic are in charge of the Shiba Inu market. Should this trend last for another month, the SHIB price rise might go back to the 2,000 units area. But price trends from the past show that the bulls must first get past the first resistance level at 1,100 units. It's important to note that the last Shiba Inu price rise in August was stopped at 1,000 units. In essence, A lot of people who already own SHIB might see it as a way to get out of the business. On the other hand, the upper Bollinger Band of 830 units is below the low price of 930 units right now. Investors may think that the Shiba is getting close to being overbought when the present price goes above the upper Bollinger Bands. In the next few days, the price could go down if the bears take advantage of this. But because buyers are currently in charge, the support wall at the lower Bollinger Band around 800 units could be tough to overcome. We'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button if you are still watching. It doesn't cost anything and helps the station a lot. But don't stop watching to find out what's new with Shiba Inu and what the coin's future might hold. It's now time for the video's main story. Shiba Inu's lead developer talks about the next step in bringing the founder's idea to life. Satoshi Kusama, the anonymous lead developer for Shiba Inu, wrote an important blog post that sheds more light on the future of SHIB and how the team plans to carry out the goal of Shiba Inu founder Roshi. Shibarium is the foundational blog that Shiba Inu's lead developer wrote about the founder's goal. The lead developer began the blog post by talking about some details about Shiba Inu's decentralized nature. The final world study, on the other hand, has more details about how decentralized the project is. In the blog post, Satoshi Kusama said that the founder's original goal was to save the world with Shiba Inu so that it would be safer. But the lead developer said that the structural plans for making Ryuichi's idea come true are finished and are already on their way to being put into action. Satoshi says that the last step is when the structure design is finished. He said that the phase would let us get to the bottom of Ryoshi's goal and the steps that need to be taken so that everyone is on the same page. He went on to say that the phase is a long discussion that takes up hundreds of pages in the final form of the world paper. During the summer of Shibarium, he chose to break up the long conversation into several blog posts. After reading the blog post, Satoshi said that Shiba Inu should have a self-governing structure with decentralized autonomous organizations and a Cayman Foundation in order to get the founder's goal right. The team's choice to use the Cayman Foundation shouldn't come as a surprise. Because of its advanced crypto-friendly laws, the Cayman Islands has been one of the most sought-after places to incorporate since it began. These steps will let the DAO make choices about many things, and it will be up to the basis to carry out those choices so that the DAO can rule the structural system. It was also said by the lead developer that the team would use the Shiba Doggy DAO Foundation to show that they mean business. In addition, the 4 different coins that make up the Shiba Inu environment will each stand for the DAO, which controls the whole system. The group wants to make sure that everyone in the Shiba Inu society has the same rights. Read more about this. Drama with Shiba Inu happens. A lot of money coming in sparks. There are worries about meme coins. How to shimmer the 4 separate pieces. The token will be in charge of running the community ball. The token will be in charge of running and controlling the community's technology. Like the Doge Killer Badge, it will be in charge of protecting the community and giving people access to special resources. Take care of. The token will run and give power to the projects in the group. Since DAO has been around for a while, it has its own set of laws. This was made because there needed to be a legal system that protects members, keeps their money safe, and lets them run the group. Finally,